legit or nah, and this has to do with the Edmonton Oilers, who are on quite the playoff drought right now, and the Oilers have the longest active playoff drought in the NHL. That dates back to 2006 when they lost to the Hurricanes in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. Is it legit or nah to say that this season is a disappointment if Edmonton does not make the playoffs? You see right there, top three teams within the Pacific, pretty tight. Oilers right in the mix with 47 points. If they don't get in Lord Stanley's playoffs, at least, is this season a disappointment to you?
No, absolutely not. I'd be shocked if they get in the playoffs. And I think Tim Doyle, he likes to take some flyers every once in a while. He's the only one. You got to take a look at your captain, Connor McDavid, who, we just talked a little bit about. He only played 40 games last year. He was hurt. So he doesn't even have 100 games under his belt. Yes, he's top 5 best. But you have to take a look how he built it. All right, you've got that. We were talking about Maroon. You got Lucic. You got Draisaitl. You got Eberle. You got some great pieces. You got Cam Talbot and net. But where don't you have? You don't have defense. And they've got no number 1 defenseman. They've got no number 2, maybe one number 3, and the blotter end. Now, you start getting in the second half of the season when points are crucial and teams are playing defensively. They want to win 1-0, 2-1. They want to grind them out. Who's your key components? Your defense and your goaltender. Well, they got the goaltender, but they don't have the defense. They need to find a number 1 and number 2 defenseman, and you just don't pick those guys out of trees. So if they I'll be very shocked if they do. Give them credit to where they are. Leaps and bounds ahead of where I thought they would be right now.
Agreed.
And for that organization, they've had a lot of tough runs. So they should have a smile on their face, should be happy where they are. Do they want to make the playoffs? Absolutely. Yeah. There's no question.
Experience-wise, just to get in the dance, get in there, get a series under your belt, even if you get your ass kicked, just to get in there and be part of the playoffs to build off of for next year would be a huge advantage for this team. But I tend to agree with you. It's not all or bust. You're either on the inside looking out of the playoff picture and it's a success, and if you're on the outside looking in, it's a failure. I agree. I say nah. I'm not going to put it on that. If you get in, great, but I don't think you look at it internally and say, man, we really screwed this up because we didn't make the playoffs. When you look at that lack of defenders.
If they want to talk about screwing up, they've been screwing the last 6 first overall draft picks, so that they've been screwed up for a long time. So
they have a deep file of in the screwed up file. The draft picks would be more than not making the playoffs.
100%.
Yeah, I tend